Let's see what we got. DDG just got exposed badly.
This DDG situation is really hard to watch because we could all see things are crumbling around DDG. He's losing everybody around him, but he can't really seem to understand what he's doing wrong. And it feels like, from what we could see, it tends to be his fault most of the time. We've been watching DDG on the internet now for about a decade. Like, bro literally is like a YouTube legend. Now he's a Twitch legend. But we've seen DDG fall out with a lot of people, and he always just seems to bounce back.
A lot of friends.
But this fallout with his right-hand man, Jay Cinco, for some reason, just feels a little different. This is
not really his right-hand man. When you think about every time they got together and did content, he was trying to like embarrass Cinco and fuck over him. When you think about that cabin trip they did, and nigga was putting them in the attic and a little small thing, and he had a lot of segments of, man, I don't want Cinco to come around, and like he used to, like when he did his segments with Cinco, he used to try to embarrass him a lot. So
out where DDG's character is being called into question. It's no longer about
And Cinco said it himself. He like, man, we was never real friends. It was always business oriented. So, and that been from the beginning with the shading them people. They was under contract when they was fucking with Cinco. So,
content or who's pissed off at who or who could roast the worst. No, this is about who is DDG as a man and as a person. And this fallout with Jay Cinco is calling that into question. DDG started a content house. Now, the content house wasn't quite DDG's idea. Like, it was every member of his friend group. They wanted to be like the new AMP or the new phase. So they wanted their own house. Now, a content house, if you're not familiar with the concept, if you're a boomer, is essentially a group of content creators move into a house and they shuck and job. The most important members of this new content house called Capaholics was Jay Cinco. Jay Cinco is probably, the second biggest member in the group? So, first day of the content house, everybody was wondering, where is Jay Cinco? Why ain't Jay Cinco here? DDG response to that was, well, not the most assuring response.
I understand, bro. I don't get it. But I'm going to address the elephant in the room, y'all, because nobody else is. Whoever y'all see in this group is in this group. Whoever y'all see today is in this group. Things can be further explained later on, but for right now, that's just what it is.
DDG fan base is cutthroat. And mystery and them don't mix. Don't leave it up to them to solve a mystery, bro. Somebody career gonna get ended. So when they hear that explanation, they don't hear, hey, Jay Cinco and DDG got beef, that's why he's not here. No, that's
the only way it's gonna work is if it's all real friends, and but like Cinco said, you should be able to tell each other when they're wrong and all that type of shit. That's the only way it's gonna work. But if I can't tell you when you're wrong, and you the only one who could tell us when we wrong, and you think you the boss and the big dog, it ain't gonna work. That's that shit that Pretty Boy Fredo did with his crew, and that shit went wrong. So
maybe Jay Cinco ain't at the Capaholics, so he hasn't showed up, or they're not really mentioning him because Jay Cinco got a girlfriend now, and the girlfriend don't want for Jay Cinco to move out of their house together they just got and move in with DDG and the boys. It's the girlfriend fault. And they began to give hate to Lala. They began to do Lala exactly how they did India.
It's just like an extra
now, Jay Cinco and Lala ain't as big as DDG and India, so they can't take the hate. Like, they still grind. Like, Lala's still trying to get her little streaming career up. She can't, handle, that much hate. So Jay Cinco had to act quick and respond quickly. So Jay Cinco responded back and on his Twitch, on his stream. And
he probably wasn't gonna talk about it until Lala got so much hate. So he was like, "Let me stir this, let me show y'all what this hate should be going at."
Cole broke it all down. Now I'll be real, I wasn't expecting him to speak this candidly, but he spoke candidly. Jay Cinco broke down the exact reason why he's not there, and he essentially put it all on DDG. Blamed DDG and his ego for the reason why he hasn't showed up to the Capaholics house. Apparently, they had a falling out like a week or two before the launching.
No views. This ain't for none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to start the stream, bro. This is really hard for me. I just want to put that out there right now. I'm gonna start the stream just saying, this.
I didn't want to just go grab it and do it how everybody else been doing it. So many people dropped some videos off it already. I was like, it's just gonna get lost in the sauce, but I'm doing one on this one because I know it's going to probably cover everything all in total into one.
Decision that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? This isn't something I was trying to do because I seen a lot of narratives. People talking about it's because my girl, First of all, let's just nip that in the bud right there. I did auditions for Argue My Ball with my girl. My girl knew, like, she knows what entertainment is. She doesn't trip off shit. We have conversations. We have a very healthy relationship, you know what I'm saying? You know, a situation transpired, you know, where I called a nigga out when it was wrong, you know.
Play War Thunder now.
Right,
join millions of players across the globe in massive battles on tanks.
And I genuinely was coming from a real place. Like I was genuinely wrong in that position. In their position, they was really wrong. But you know, the person came at that nigga very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Very childish, very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like tearing the nigga down. Like it was to the point it wasn't even about the.
At first, I thought it was about Dub, because you know they say he had got into it with Dub like a week prior, and it was supposed to box, and then that ain't never happened, and then I ain't never seen him since. I was surprised he was in the trailer, but then I was like, well, all right. Once he said the Nana and the Boo Boo shit, that's when I knew he was talking about DDG.
It wasn't about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the animosity, and animosity doesn't always have to be about money.
That's a big
Don't
ass
hate
earring.
about it because I got more money, I'ma hate on you. Like nah, shit stems from different places. I'm not the nigga
I know he
I'm
got
not a
money,
therapist.
but
I don't know where
fake.
that stems from, but I felt it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat. You know what I'm saying? And defuse the situation. You know, but like I said, I felt like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me back and just tearing it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Then like one thing about me, fool, like if I like I take shit very serious as far as like signs. You feel me? Like
shit, I put you
how I
niggas on.
talk to you shows you how much they value you. You know what I'm saying? Like
the biggest challenge for a friend group is when the social dynamic of that friend group change. That's how you tell who your real friends are.
Anybody gonna mention that Pretty Boy
when
Fredo
the social dynamic changes, but everything stays the same.
And you ain't seen
DDG met Jay Cinco when Jay Cinco was essentially a nobody. He was dating the Shay Frost sister, but for the most part, he was kind of doing content, kind of not. You know, Jay Cinco would even say like when he was like dating like the Shay sister when they broke up, he didn't even have enough money to pay his rent that month. That's how they met. DDG was already a superstar. So when you meet in those circumstances, DDG automatically views you as lower than. You're on a lower totem pole of that friend group, right? Those are the dynamics. You kind of have to tolerate a lot more because you're on the lower end of the totem pole. Jay Cinco would even, you know, like break down how, hey, man, like when I pull up at the club, you know, I had to wait outside. They wouldn't even send somebody out to get me. I had to call somebody else because DDG won't come outside and let me in. But when Jay Cinco, over the last 12 months, rose in popularity, he went from maybe being the brokest person in the group to being like the second richest. And when you get to that point now, you now want your respect. You now want to be viewed as an equal and like as a peer. But the dynamic changed. And people start moving like they were threatened, according to Jay Cinco. I wasn't there. DDG. Listen, DDG could respond back and tell a side that completely contradicts whatever Jay Cinco said. But based off of his version of this, the friend group changed because y'all really weren't friends. Right? Like, feel like y'all really weren't that. Because,
he gonna respond today. By the time I finish posting this video, he gonna be just getting on live.
You now got hella guap, you're hella successful, you're hella famous, you're hella lit. And you and you just as famous as your brother, or you're kind of on his level, your brother's supposed to be happy for you. It sounds like DDG is happy for him, but not happy enough to kind of give up the power of the leader in the friend group, or at least consider him a peer. And Jay Cinco felt like DDG kept talking to him as if he was that little boy that he met who was broke, instead of being the person who just bought his mama $1 million crib and just cashed out $350 on a Bentley.
If my cameraman right here, like, if I tell it, like, if we talk about something, we get into it, like, that goes for anybody. Like, if anybody get into it with they bros, y'all kind of, like, know what to say as far as, like, let me keep that shit up here, you feel me? Because I don't want to go below the belt because I know I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? And when it go below the belt and beyond,
that's what DDG
and it's just
do,
like,
it's
just like beyond that, though, like beyond that, like beyond that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like, mind you, this happened once before, but I let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, the person came to me and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations. And I'm like, I respect it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a very understanding. Like, you go here, you want to go here with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what almost happened with me mentally, like with everything. I almost went to a.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is based
no ads real soon.
Level and above. You feel me? Because I felt disrespected and all that.
If it ever gets to that point, the friendship is over. Yo, stupid people will tell you,
once
and
it became
stupid
business,
will tell
the
you,
friendship was over.
Yo, I should be able to catch the fade with my bro and go back to being friends afterwards. Brothers fight. I'm supposed to be able to catch a friendly fade with my dog and go back to being friends afterwards. Nah, bruh. Nah, son.
Sometimes.
All right, shout out to the Viral Way podcast, bro. All right, he said this publicly as well. Fam, as an adult, if we fighting,
I think that only work like if we
physical,
family. Like if we real family or real friends,
bro, I don't want to kick it with you afterwards,
then
bro.
that could work.
No. A fight can kill someone.
Just came around because of business.
All right, so if you
fuck no,
or that match where you want to rumble and take my head off my shoulders, bro, we can never go back to being friends. Like, I'm not hearing that, bro. Call me soft, come with, man, I'm not hearing that dumb stuff, bro. In this case, where Jay Cinco saying, bro, I was so mad at DDG. Well, he's talking about DDG. I was so mad at his disrespect that I was ready to take it somewhere that it didn't need to go. I was ready to escalate this and beyond. Y'all need to stay away from each other, bro. Stay away from each other, man. Now, Jay Cinco would also break down and kind of expose. Now, this is the part that pissed off DDG and other members of the group. Jay Cinco will say that the friend group is not really a friend group. That it's a content group that's all for business.
Dub used to say it all the time. Dub used to be like, man, look, we friends and you don't want to be in my video, then we ain't friends no more. He like, this how I pay my bills, and if you don't want to be in my videos and da-da-da-da, then I don't want to hang around you and boom, boom, boom. He used to always say it like that. So it was like on some business shit. Like, so he got into it with this shit not too long ago on some I'll put you out the car type shit. The shit was like, man, I get out this bitch and walk, man, got me fucked up.
Because they don't move like real friends.
But I really had to talk to myself, and I had to talk with God on some, like, and this is real, bro. Like, this is, like, child, like, this is genuine, like, for real. For y'all know me, fool. Like, again, like, I seen people trying to say I use certain people and stuff because, like, you feel me? Well, almost every nigga, I love almost every nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? I still wish the best for every, for sure. But genuine love, like, I love almost every in that group. You know what I'm saying? But even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying, like, speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like, last year I was at the bottom of the rank. If I put up to the club late, nigga, blatantly disrespected a nigga below the belt, he blatantly disrespected another nigga below the belt. And that person didn't say nothing. They took it. Like, they just, and they calling bitch, I made you, and who you drive this, and who, like real, like, real crazy shit.
Older
like,
niggas
damn,
like Ben, who Ben just got into it with him and stand up. You gotta be older
like
and got money to be like,
that nigga just ain't say nothing, you feel me, and just took it.
But these little niggas, they take it.
You know, whoop, like, sat under it. Damn, me personally, fool, like, I'm saying, tell nigga I wouldn't
like
be,
they ain't got no
then
choice.
I can't make it without it, and made you drive this and this and that.
The concept of a friend group leader, the leader of the group, was created by women. There is no leader of a friend group. Nobody in a friend group can give directions and orders to other members of the friend group.
Right.
That is not a friend group. At that point, is a business.
Not a real
which
man.
Is why Jason was saying,
like, man,
this is not a friend. Like, DDG treats this like a business. Right? He's the CEO of the business.
So Reggie snapped on Kyle
goes.
like that.
But
it's like, nigga, you ain't my daddy. You're trying to tell me what to do. You know
friend group, you ain't supposed to tell who the leader is, bro. If there is, you ain't supposed to tell who the richest person is if there is one. When you walk outside and you go outside, we all one. We all move the same. And it's successful as, you know, as AMP or FaZe, if they really don't F with you, like, yo, if they really don't F with each other and people are only there to seize the moment or seize their opportunity and they don't really like each other, that's crazy. Now, DDG responded back to this. Now, DDG's response.
Learn Spanish with Real Spanish TV. Click on words.
And yeah, he always do some
Depending on
shit. Like,
what you think about DDG's character already, would dictate how you view this response.
We're good. Y'all want to start off by saying Cinco is lying. How do you open this?
I know how it is.
I do too. That's what I told you.
Yeah, I want to.
Where did they go? They just went there to the right.
Have very good backgrounds and we're all.
I do too.
Program, yeah, for sure. Find me or any of the
Call
guys
me
that
DD
this.
Program.
If you can't find me, Demetri.
DD Program.
DDG would also say ninjas switch up on the gang when Ish got sticky. Y'all know I don't start none. I finish it. That young
what
man
that
is
mean?
in
Like,
pop.
what got sticky? What happened to he talking about when he switched up on the gang when shit got sticky? Like, what happened? Dan Cinco said he called him out for something that he did, and nigga was dead ass wrong. I can't think of what happened within the last few weeks to make a nigga be like, come on, bro, you was down bad for that. So I wonder what happened. Hopefully,
Ninja ad farming now, just yapping. Ish finna cut in half when he touched that car door handle. Dog on a view high and just yapping. That ninja lying. Now, do I think that Jay Cinco would wake up one day and just make up things? Like, meaning, bro, like, if
for
y'all
some
were
reason,
cool
a
and you
part
did
of me
nothing to
still
him
think
at
it's
all,
like scripted a
is
little
Jay
bit.
Cinco gonna
Like,
wake
get
up and
into
just, you know
it
what,
with
bro, I'm
Ben
finna throw away the biggest
on some
opportunity of
arrogant
my
ego
life
shit,
and just come
either
online
you
and
really
lie
just
on
crashing
someone
or it's
I don't
scripted
know.
a little
Right?
bit.
Maybe
I
the
don't
friendship was already over and Jay Cinco is misrepresenting exactly how it ended.
That
But I don't
Ben
know,
shit
bro.
felt
Like, Jay
kinda
Cinco
strange.
come across as a stand-up dude. I don't
he
think
really
Jay
was in
Cinco
his feelings because
is
of the
somebody
Cinco
that,
shit, so he lashed
like
out
that
on
comes
Ben.
across as like a clout chaser. You know, like he never gave clout chaser pause. Okay, now DDG would also issue another response on stream, and here's what he had to say as well.
I don't mind responding to Cinco because, you know, at one point me and Cinco was homies. So if this is gonna help him financially, I'm cool with that. You feel me? I don't have a problem with that. I never start. Everybody always start with me, and then all of a sudden I'm the bully. I'm the mean guy when I
You
keep
start
going.
sometimes.
Oh, you doing too much. Oh, be the
Your
bigger
attitude
person,
is
this
the
and that.
The arrogance.
Well, I
is the
never started
When
it
you
with
talk to
nobody.
people,
Everybody always start with me. Nigga bought a car before he started his stream just to respond to me.
I saw that.
This nigga went and bought a car,
The car was nice. That
which
Bentley
probably
was
took him
nice.
all day to do. Parked it, kept it at the same.
Yeah, the way
dealership.
Cinco did it was a little funny. Trying to act like, yeah, is this nice? Da 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 da. What y'all think, chat? Should I get it? Da da. Oh, then I got it. It's us. Da 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 da. Like,
Shit.
You could have just said you bought
Set
it.
his camera
You
up.
got to do all that.
Man, bro. You just trying to get some money.
DDG said a whole lot of nothing, man, to be honest, bruh. Like, how Cinco chose to respond don't really have to do anything with what took place. I feel like DDG should have just came out and addressed what took place and addressed how
He
the falling
will.
out happened,
It's gonna
not
happen
really
tonight.
address
That's it. As soon
how
as I
Cinco
finish this
chose to
video,
respond
watch, he gonna be
or how
talking
Cinco
about it.
chose to disseminate the information. Now, a lot of people, including myself, would have probably been on like the 50-50, like neutral here. But after what DDG and Ben the Don did last night, or after what DDG did to Ben the Don, or how they got into it, I'm leaning towards maybe Cinco was telling the truth, because nobody ever has an issue with Ben the Don. So the fact that DDG got into it with him,
That's why I said I don't know.
that
shit
yo,
seemed a little
Ben the Don
funny,
is like takeoff, right?
He
if
really
somebody
just
gets
had to
into
be
it
in his
with Ben the
feelings
Don,
because of the Cinco shit that just happened. So
nah, bro. I don't even gotta hear the story, bro. Like, they
but the
wrong.
way DDG was
So
acting was
apparently
a little fishy.
DDG
Like,
sat
man,
down
this
in
my
Ben
chair
Don's
now.
chair
Da,
when
da,
he
da,
left a
da,
little bit, and
bro,
Ben
why
Don
would you do
came
that?
back, and DDG wasn't trying to get up, and then that led to an altercation, and it played out on live.
Thanks to Restore.
But in
Prime
DDG
time
defense,
is
he was like, smack the back of his, like grab the back of his neck or something. You like, man, don't grab me. Like, pat my back like that.
My seat now.
Yeah, see, that was like, talking about your seat now, nigga. Like, oh, look at
Hey man, you ain't gotta grab me like that though, bro. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. Grab me like that though, bro. Hey man, you ain't gotta grab me like that though, bro. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but bro, don't stop doing that, bro.
What?
Like, why you coming over here grabbing me like that?
Because you sitting down on this.
Okay, nigga, you say, hey,
I don't gotta
it's my seat.
Was it that serious? Like,
I ain't
can't
gonna go
hit
back
you
and
up.
forth.
I'm not gonna go back
Like,
and forth with you.
I'm telling you, I ain't going back and forth with you, bro.
So, can you please get up, brother?
You asked nicely, nigga. Don't
What did I
tap
just
my
say?
back.
Can you please get up, brother?
Don't tap my back, bro.
Didn't nobody say shit. I came over here and tapped your back.
I'm just letting you know, don't tap my back, bro.
Huh?
Don't tap my back.
Bro, I'm not gonna do all this, man.
All right, man. I'm just letting you know, bro.
You're not letting me know nothing, man. What are you talking about?
Maybe DDG was just having a bad night.
That's
Maybe
what shit
bro
really
needs
was
some
getting serious
self-reflection,
with me.
man.
So I'm just letting you know.
I don't know, man. All right, but if you want to grow on YouTube like DDG or like me, all right, I do have a link in my bio or in the description. I'm probably gonna choose like one of you guys and really want to grow. It can't really, pick everybody, but
well, all right, I guess that's it. Like I said, watch you gonna be talking about it by the time I post it. So like, comment, subscribe. Let's talk about it in the comments, and let's wait to see DDG response.
Just do it for the boy, just do it for the boy, just do it for the boy, do it for the boy.